Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faye, and if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back for another video. So as you guys can see by the title, for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my current must-have winter essentials. I have a bunch of products that I have been completely obsessed with over the past couple of months, and I really just wanted to jump on here and share them with you guys. I know the struggle can be real, and there are so many products that are constantly launching and coming out, and it can be hard to figure out or to know what products actually do what they say they're supposed to do. So I wanted to just jump on here and share with you guys products that I have been using for a very long time. None of these products that I'm going to be sharing with you are things that I just was recently sent in PR or things that I've just been using for a week or two. All of these are tried and true products that I have been using for months, and most of them are items that I'm pretty much almost done with or that I have repurchased over and over and over again because I have found that they work really well for my skin. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some skincare products, some body care products, some hair care products, and just some other miscellaneous items that I have been loving for the winter. So if you are new to my channel, I kind of have a little bit of everything going on when it comes to my skin. So on my face, I am very oily, but the rest of the skin on my body is just as dry as it can be. So I kind of have a little bit of everything to share, and I feel like most of the stuff that I'm going to share with you guys today are products that can be used for every skin type because I literally have oily up here and dry everywhere else. So because I have a mixture of a little bit of everything, I feel like the products that I'm going to share with you guys can be used across a bunch of different skin types. So before we get started, if you have not already, definitely be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out whenever I upload. And let's go ahead and get into these products. So the very first product that I want to share with you guys is probably I call it one of my most bougie products that I own, but honestly, it's something that I didn't realize I needed until I got my hands on it, and then I was like, oh, why have I been sleeping on getting one of these? And it is a skincare fridge. So the one that I have is by the brand Teami, and a lot of you guys have probably heard of them and know them for their teas, but they have actually expanded and have started to create a lot of all-natural skincare products as well as their skincare fridge. So I don't know about you guys, but I have pretty sensitive skin, and I've noticed that there are some products, if they have a lot of chemicals in them, that my skin will just react completely terrible to. So I have found myself leaning a lot more towards products that have natural ingredients, just natural products all the way around that don't have a lot of chemicals, a lot of names that you can't pronounce. And one thing that I didn't think about when I started to invest more so in natural skincare products is that because those products don't have all of those preservatives, all of those chemicals, and all of that kind of stuff that's really bad for your skin in them, they tend to not last as long, or they have a shorter shelf life in comparison to products that do have a lot of preservatives, chemicals, and all of that stuff in them. So one of the most popular suggestions on how to preserve or prolong or extend the shelf life of your natural skincare products is to put them in the fridge. Now for me personally, I would never really put my skincare products in the fridge just because it's a little inconvenient for me to have to go all the way downstairs to my kitchen to get my skincare products every single time that I want to use them out of the fridge. So when I got the skincare fridge, I was like, okay, if not for anything else, it will make it so much more convenient for me to just reach over on the side of my sink and have access to my skincare products. But that is just one of the many benefits of having a fridge in your bathroom, convenient for you to put your skincare products in, or even in your beauty room, wherever it is that you store your skincare products, having a mini fridge, skincare fridge in that location for you to put things like serums, moisturizers, toners, things with vitamin C in them, your natural skincare products, or products that have natural active ingredients in them. I have found that for one, as I mentioned before, it does definitely prolong the shelf life of those products. Two, I have also found that it helps with inflammation, with swelling. If you're somebody that has like puffy under eyes or just areas of your skin that tend to be a little bit more inflamed, applying a cool product on the skin, it really does make a huge difference. So like my toners, my serums, my eye creams, applying those products cool to the skin. First of all, it feels so good and relaxing. Another thing that I really like about the Teami skincare fridge is that it has a beautiful marble design. There are 2 shelves on the inside, but both of those shelves are removable, so you can kind of customize how you want to store your skincare products. So you'll see in the clips that I insert for you guys that I actually only have 1 shelf. I did remove one of the shelves from mine so that I can store taller products like my toners and serums that are a little bit taller. I can store those in the bottom of the fridge. And it is portable, so if you want to take it along with you on a trip, you can do that. And you can also switch the temperature from cold to warm. So if you want to be able to keep something warm in the fridge, you can turn it on the warm setting, or if you want to keep things chilled, which is the way that I use it, you can keep it on the chilled setting. So overall, I have really been loving my skincare fridge. I definitely wanted to share it with you guys because I was always one of those people that was skeptical about having a skincare fridge. I just thought it was extra. But honestly, if you are someone that uses a lot of natural skincare products, a lot of serums and toners and just products that have active ingredients in them, I highly recommend storing them in the fridge and having a skincare fridge, which is a little bit smaller than your, typical kitchen refrigerator, that you can keep in your beauty room, you can keep in your bathroom, and it's just super convenient. Honestly, it has changed the game for me when it comes to my skincare. So if you're interested in the fridge, I will have a link for you down below where you can check it out, as well as a coupon code if you are interested in saving a little bit of money on your purchase. Okay, so while we're on skincare, I have a couple of other products that I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm going to start off with 2 toners that I have been using, and as you can see are both pretty much almost gone. This one's a little over halfway gone, and this one's pretty much almost completely gone. So the first one I have is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. I can use this day and night, but I specifically like to use this one at night. These are both products that I have been storing in my skincare fridge, and they just feel amazing on the skin when I apply them cooled down. But this one in particular, like it says in the name of the product, it is a deep hydration toner. When you purchase this toner, it does come with rose petals in the toner, which is a really nice touch. Like, honestly, this is a very luxurious product. But as I got down to the bottom, I did notice it was a little bit more difficult to get the toner out of the container with the rose petals in there. So I just popped the this little top off with some tweezers, and I just poured all of the toner out into a rag and basically separated the toner from the rose petals, and then I just poured the toner back inside the bottle so that I can continue to use every ounce of toner that is in here without having a hard time getting it out of the bottle because of the roses. But the thing that I really like about this is it is really very hydrating to the skin, and as I mentioned in the beginning of my video, I do have oily skin on my face, but one of the common, I guess, myths or misconceptions about having oily skin is that you don't need hydration, and that is literally the exact opposite of the truth. I was one of those people that would never really moisturize my skin. Anytime I heard anything about like hydration or anything like that, I would steer clear because I was like, girl, my skin is oily. I don't need any more hydration. My skin got that covered. But what I've learned is that what actually happens when you don't hydrate your skin is that it produces more oil to hydrate itself. So it is really important, even if you have oily skin, to still give it that hydration. Most of my hydrating products, I do like to use them at night just so that all of that can soak into my skin while I sleep. And then more of my mattifying products I use during the day because, of course, during the day I'm wanting my skin to stay more matte. So yes, I do really love this. It does say on here as well that it helps to remove impurity and soften the skin, which I do agree with as well. And as you can see, I have thoroughly enjoyed this toner because it is almost completely gone. The next toner that I have is the Korres Pomegranate Pore Refining Toner. This is the toner that I use during the day. So I do store this one in my skincare fridge as well. So the thing that I like about this toner is that it does help to cleanse the skin without stripping any hydration. Like pretty much all the work that I did the night before, I don't want to strip that the next morning. And this toner does a great job of helping me to cleanse without stripping the skin of its natural moisture. So I've really been enjoying this. One thing that I will mention about this one is that the very first time that I used it, it did have a pretty strong scent, but I did notice between storing it in my skincare fridge and then also just using it more and more and more that the scent kind of goes away. So I don't know if it's just like when you first open it, it kind of has a strong scent, but I noticed the more that I used it, the less the scent really bothered me and the less like potent it was. So just keep that in mind if you do purchase this product and you open it and you're like, whoo, child, this is strong. Just keep using it. It will go away over time. And again, if you have a skincare fridge or if you just store your skincare products in a fridge in general, that will also help with the smell or the scent within the product. So the next one that I have to share with you is actually a product that I was put on to by Jackie Aina. She swears by this product, and I had it in my overflow skincare drawer for the longest, and I never pulled it out. And then when I saw her talking about it all the time, I was like, well, let me just go pull this out and see about it. And girl, I am now addicted to this product, and it is the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. This is basically a skin exfoliator, but it is so gentle on the skin. So the way that this works is actually a powder. So you just pour a little bit of it into your hand, and then it's activated with water. So you just add a little bit of water, or the way that I do it is I pour a little bit in my hand, I take a little bit of water in my other hand, I drizzle it onto the powder, and then I just work it into my hands, and it turns into the most luxurious foaming cleanser. And I like to use this as step 2 after I cleanse. So after I go in and actually cleanse my skin, I will then go in with this and exfoliate. And like I said, this is easily the most gentle exfoliator I have ever used on my skin. Normally when I exfoliate, because my skin is so sensitive, by the time that I'm finished, my skin is like a little bit red and a little irritated. With this, it doesn't even feel like there's any, like you can feel the beads, but they're very fine. And it literally doesn't even feel like you're exfoliating your skin. It just feels like you're cleansing it for a second time. But when you rinse it off, your skin is so smooth, like baby soft. And I just find the more that I use this, the better condition my skin is in, the better my pores look, the more bright my skin looks. And this is gentle enough to be used both day and night. So if you've been on the fence about trying this, I'm sure most of you guys have probably heard of it because it's such a popular product. If you've been on the fence, I highly recommend trying this out. And you can also pick it up in a travel size. So if you want to try out a smaller size first before you commit to the full size, you can do that. But this is a product that you can find at both Ulta and Sephora, and I very highly recommend it. So next up for skincare, I have a serum, and this is the Too Faced Hangover Ultra Replenishing Hydrating Serum. Now this serum is kind of new. It's not super new. Probably a few months, I would say, this came out. I don't know exactly when this came out, but I actually received this in PR from Too Faced. So I've had it for a minute. I think I got this in the summertime actually with some of their like summer PR that they sent out. So I want to say maybe towards the end of summer, like August-ish, is when this came out along with their SPF moisturizer. And I've been using it ever since then, and I absolutely loved it when I first started using it. And then I fell in love with it even more when I got the skincare fridge and I started using it from the skincare fridge. The thing that I really love about this when I use it from the fridge is that it is so cooling on the skin whenever I apply it. This particular serum is one that I can use both day and night. I have a different set of serums that I like to use for like my night routine because I really like to kind of kick it up a notch at night so that those products can work while I sleep. But this is one that I like to use during the day. And the thing I really like about this is it applies to the skin really nicely. It doesn't leave like an oily, greasy residue, and it soaks into the skin like that. So I really like that, especially for the daytime, because I can still be hydrating my skin without having that greasy residue or like any kind of residue left behind on my skin that will cause me to be more oily or cause my makeup to not apply as flawlessly. So this one has definitely been one of my go-tos, and it does say on here that it has hyaluronic acid, coconut water, dragon fruit, and vitamin B5, and it's supposed to be both a soothing and glowing ultra replenishing hydrating serum. So I definitely stand behind all of those claims. I have been absolutely loving it. Like I said, this has been my go-to serum, and I love using it chilled from my skincare fridge. Alright, so next up I have a lip care product, and this is from Lenee, which hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. Let me know down below in the comments the correct way to say it if I'm saying this wrong. But the Lenee Lip Sleeping Mask. This is a product that I purchased a hot minute ago, and I am still using it. I use this on my lips every single night, and honestly, really just anytime that I feel like my lips need a little bit of extra moisture, especially with it being wintertime now. I have been noticing that my lips are way more dry, and they just kind of crack and peel a lot more often than usual. So I have really been using this pretty much all day, every day. At night when I go to sleep, in the morning when I wake up, I'm always dipping into this. And as you can see, using it twice, sometimes 3-4 times a day, I still have a good bit, like this much, halfway left. And I have had this for a minute, honestly. Like, I've had this for a really long time, and I mean, it looks like I haven't even made a dent in it. So even though this is a high-end product, I would recommend this because you really do get your bang for your buck on this product, because it will last you a really long time. But it does what it says it's supposed to do. It says it's a lip sleeping mask, it's for all skin types, and it's a nourishing overnight lip mask enriched with berry mix complex to leave lips soft and smooth. So if you are somebody that has cracked, chapped, dry lips, and you need something a little more than Carmax, something a little more than Vaseline, then I would definitely recommend trying this out. I'm telling you, your lips will thank you. So next up, I have some body care products to share with you guys, and I'm going to start off with 2 shower gels that I have been using like crazy. The first one is from Dove. Now, normally I use the Dove Shea Butter, I think it's the Shea Butter, Pampering Shea Butter one. But they had some limited edition scents that I decided to pick up. This one smells really good. This one is the Winter Care. But like I said, I normally use the Shea Butter one, but since they had some limited edition ones, I was like, ooh, okay, let me try out something new outside of my like everyday shower gel. But I did have to kind of not do too much because me and my husband do share our shower gel. This one in particular we share, so I couldn't get anything too, like, you know, fruity lady smelling because we do share it. But so this one is a very good neutral scent, Winter Care, and the Shea Butter one, like I said, is the one that I normally purchase, and the original one is also a really good scent as well. But the thing that I love about this is the skin on my body, you guys, is so dry, like to the point that like I can take a shower, and if I'm not using really nourishing products, really moisturizing products, if I don't exfoliate, like I have these gloves that I wear in the shower, and after I wash my whole body, I put on my gloves and I have to exfoliate my body every single time that I take a shower. If I don't, when I come out and I'm drying off with a towel, I will literally see my like dry skin peeling back on my body. I know that's gross, but I just have very dry skin from the neck down. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't even understand how my face can be super oily and my body is as dry as the desert. I really don't understand. But that's just what it is, and in the wintertime, it's even worse. So this is the only shower gel that I have found, with the exception of another one that I'm going to show you in a second, that really gets the job done. It's inexpensive. You can get it literally almost anywhere. And this one in particular, or the one that I typically purchase, is the Nutrium Moisture, which I'm not really sure exactly what that means, but I assume it's supposed to really moisturize the skin. So that is the one that I always make sure that I pick up because I need all the moisture possible. So this one right here, game changer if you have dry skin. And then another shower gel that I've actually really been loving, I got this for Christmas. This is the 1000 Wishes Shea and Vitamin E Shower Gel. So I've used a lot of shower gels from Bath & Body Works. I don't know if I said it's from Bath & Body Works, but yeah, this is from Bath & Body Works. I've used a lot of shower gels from them, and I'm almost positive that none of the ones I've used in the past said they had shea and vitamin E in them. I'm almost positive. So I noticed that this one said that it had that in there. And I have a couple of other shower gels that I got for Christmas because, like, I don't know what it is, but around Christmas time, I always get so much Bath & Body Works products, which I'm not complaining. And then on top of that, with all their sales and stuff that they have going on, like, I get stocked up on Bath & Body Works candles, shower gel, lotion, all of that. around Christmas time. So I have some other scents, and none of them say that they have shea and vitamin E in them. So I decided to pull this one out to use first, and I've really been enjoying it. I actually like to mix these together. So like on my loofah, I'll do a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one. And even when I'm exfoliating with my gloves, I'll just do a little bit of Dove, a little bit of this one. And I've really been enjoying this a lot. It does say on here that it's gentle, non-drying, nourishing, rich, bubbly, and dermatologist tested. I don't know why I can say that for a second. But yeah, the non-drying formula, the nourishing, like all of that are things that I'm like, yes, please give it to me. I need. And I have found that this shower gel does seem to be a little bit more nourishing than the typical Bath and Body Works shower gel. And it also smells like bomb. It smells really good. The notes on here are pink prosecco, sparkling quince, crystal peonies, gilded amber, and amaretto cream. Notes never really mean anything to me. If that means something to you, then hopefully that's helpful. But just know it smells good. Next time you're in Bath and Body Works, you can smell it for yourself. I think this is one of their like award-winning scents or like favorites. So yeah, this one smells really good. I like that it has that shea and vitamin E in it, and it definitely helps to moisturize my skin. So lastly, for body care, I have my after shower products, and the first one that I have is another Dove product. This one is the Nourishing Body Care Cream Oil Shea Butter Body Lotion for extra dry skin, which is me. So it does say on here that it has a naturally rich shea butter formula for silky smooth radiant skin, and I actually really love this. I found out about this because I got a little small like travel size version when I went on a like family girls trip in the summer, and we got some little goodie bags and it actually had this in there. And then when I went and tried to find the one that I had, it was kind of difficult to find, but I think I ended up finding this at either Walmart or Target. I don't remember exactly which one. I feel like it was Walmart, but either Walmart or Target, one of those is where I got this from. And this is my new go-to favorite body lotion. It's hard for me to find body lotions that actually really nourish my skin, because again, like I said, when I tell y'all my body is dry, I am not exaggerating. Like, it's dry, and the only thing that I found that really penetrates my skin and gives me that moisture that I need is this lotion, and also the Bath and Body Works like the cream body butter, the one that comes in the tub, not the one that comes in this like squeezy thing, but the ones that actually come in the tub, the like whipped formula. Those and this are, and the other thing I'm about to show you in a second, are the 2 or 3 things that I have found really penetrate and moisturize my skin. Like, it's a whole problem. Like, it's a whole thing. So I'm really glad that I found something that was affordable and that is relatively easy to get my hands on, that I can use to really moisturize my skin. And then along with that, I also like to use this Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant Body Oil. This right here is bomb. Like, this will have you coming out your shower glistening, glowing, all of that. Skin popping, melanin popping, just looking like a whole snack, okay? Even my husband has made comments when I've come out glistening, skin popping about my skin whenever I use this. And the way that I like to use it is I basically will put a little bit of lotion in my hand, whatever lotion or body cream I'm using, and then I'll just pour a little bit of this on top, and then I'll mix the two together and just lotion my body as usual. And then each time if I put more lotion in my hand, I'll just put a little bit more oil, mix it all together, and moisturize my body that way. And my skin looks so good, you guys. I'm telling you. It has actually been pretty hard for me to find this exact packaging. I'm not sure if it's discontinued or if they're no longer selling it, but I did purchase a backup of the store brand version of this, so the Equate version. It's basically exactly the same thing. It says cocoa, butter, all that, like literally the exact same thing. It's just the store brand version. So I will try to find this for you and link it. If not, I will link the store brand version, because as you can see, this one is like pretty much almost gone, so I had to go ahead and pick up a backup. But these two together have had my skin popping. So if you're somebody that is super dry and you're looking for something to really get you moisturized, I would highly recommend trying these out. Alright y'all, so we're almost done. If you're still with me, thank you so much for sticking it out. I know this is probably a little bit of a longer video, but we're almost done. So these next products that I'm going to share with you are hair care products. The first one that I have is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist deep conditioner. So this is something that has literally changed my hair. This product right here literally works wonders for my hair. I actually hadn't used it in a while. I was using it like crazy, and then I kind of stopped using it because I had a bunch of other hair care products that I was kind of dabbling in and testing out. And then I went back to using this recently, and I honestly forgot how much my hair loves this product. If you are somebody that has really dry, brittle hair or a really dry scalp that needs a lot of moisture, I would highly recommend using this as a deep conditioner. It does say that you really only have to use it for 3 minutes, but I like to leave this on my hair for like a good 30 minutes. That's normally how long, that's like the minimum I do for a deep conditioner. And I find that whenever I use this, my hair is so soft when I wash it out. My curls are so defined and popping whenever I use this. Like, I absolutely love, even though I wear my hair straight all the time, I do like to see that whenever I wash my hair, the definition of my curls does come back, because at some point I will want to start doing natural styles, twist outs, you know, letting my curls live and thrive and live their best life. And whenever that time comes, I want to make sure, like, I want to know that I'm going to be able to get that definition back in my hair. And I love that this helps to give me that. Honestly, the whole Aussie Moist line I really love. I think they make really great products. I've used their shampoo, I've used their conditioner, and I've used this as well, and also their smoothing deep conditioner, and I love all of them. They do a really great job. They work really nicely with my hair. Now, of course, everybody's hair is going to be a little bit different, but if you're someone that has pretty dry hair or a pretty dry scalp or hair that needs a lot of moisture, this has worked really, really well for me. It's very inexpensive. I think you can get this for like $3 from Target, from Walmart. Their products are pretty inexpensive, which I love, but they really, really get the job done. And then the next product that I wanted to share with you guys is from Redken. So this one is on the other side of the spectrum, but this is the Redken Extreme Anti-Snap Anti-Breakage Leave-In Treatment. So this I really, really like to use, especially on my leave-out. So right now, as I'm wearing my hair in a protective style, I really want to make sure that I am protecting the hair that I have left out, so that whenever I do decide to take this out, all of my hair is, you know, well taken care of. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? All of my hair is healthy, you know, it all looks good, including my leave out. So I really like to use this. This is basically, like I said, a leave-in treatment that really helps if you have distressed hair. So if you have hair that you're putting heat on a lot, if you have split ends, or if you have just hair that tends to break really easily, or if you're just manipulating your hair a lot, I really, really like this. I tend to focus this mostly on the ends of my hair, the hair that is the most vulnerable for breakage, which is typically the ends. So I'll put the majority of the product on the ends of my hair, and then we'll just work it back up towards the root. But I don't really put a ton of this. Like, I don't put it on my scalp or focus it on the roots of my hair. I really focus it on the ends, and then just kind of work up whatever is left over towards the top of my hair. And I will apply this before I go in with any heat styling. So before I blow dry, before I flat iron or anything like that. Well, really before I blow dry my hair is when I will use this. And I found out about this from the Glam Twins. They mentioned this in one of their like videos where they talked about how they've grown their hair so long, or like favorite deep conditioning or favorite products to help grow long healthy hair, is when they talked about this. So I picked it up from Ulta, and I've had it for a good little minute, like probably easily more than 6 months now, and I'm still really, really enjoying it. And I have a good bit left because, like I said, I only use it on the ends of my hair mostly. So if you have been having a hard time with dry, brittle, damaged hair, I would definitely recommend picking this up. And really any products from this particular line, the Extreme line, it's really good for damaged and distressed hair. And then last but not least, for hair care products, I have these from Briogeo. These are the Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray and the Blow Dry Perfection and Heat Protectant Cream. So these are two products that I like to use on my skin before I blow dry. So again, this one is a leave-in conditioner. I like to use this actually on my hair. So on my leave out, I'll just spray this all over my hair. This one I like to use more so on my bundles. So even though this is not my actual hair, I do like to really take care of it because, I mean, you want it to look good. You don't want it to look ratty and tattered and worn and just janky. You want to take care of this hair the same way that you take care of the hair that is growing from your scalp. So I like to use this on this hair. I find that it helps to just really make it sleek and shiny and smooth, and it also cuts my blow dry time in half. So these two products you can get from Sephora. This one you can get from Ulta, and this one, like I said, you can get from Target or Walmart. And that is all that I have to share with you guys for my winter essentials. Oh my goodness, I know this was such a long video, but I feel like it's been such a long time since I've shared with you guys non-makeup products that I really, like, initially I wanted to do a top 10, but I could not like narrow everything down to just 10 products, because I just wanted to share with you guys all of the things that have really been helping me, just in case some of you guys share similar concerns or issues with your skin or your hair or your skincare. I wanted to be able to share everything that has really been helping me, that I have been loving. So if you found this video helpful, definitely be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to check out the link down below for the skincare fridge. I'm telling you, it has changed my skincare life. My whole skincare game is like up a whole another level from having a skincare fridge. So definitely be sure to check that out. And if you are interested, there will be a coupon code down below if you want to save a couple of extra dollars. And yeah, that's all that I have to share with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you stuck to the end of this video, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you very soon in my next one.